I'm Akira Horikita. When I was a 6th grader, I saw a weird girl wandering in the neighborhood on Halloween.
Trick or treat? Huh? Sorry, we're not doing it.
She's been doing that from house to house even though no one's ever given her anything. Yeah, it's Japan. We don't do stuff like Westerners. Oh, she's coming to my house, too. Yeah?
Trick or treat?
What should I do? The neighbors gave her nothing. Should I follow them?
Ugh.
Are you hungry? I'll give you a treat, so don't trick me.
Oh,
Don't act so surprised. You started this. Don't tell me you don't know the concept of this.
thanks.
You don't need to thank me. I gave you the treat so that you wouldn't trick me. I need to prepare some food for you tomorrow, too. I don't want you to trick me. Hey, what kind of food do you like?
Rice balls.
Okay, I have no choice. Hey, come again at 4 p.m. sharp. My parents will get mad if they see you.
Can I come here tomorrow, too?
Make sure to take a bath. No one gives you anything because you stink.
Okay, I will.
The ghost started visiting my house at 4 p.m. on weekdays. My parents both worked, so I was at home alone until 5 p.m. I was able to keep it a secret.
Trick or treat?
Here, one with salted plum and one with vegetables. Make sure not to come here on the weekends. My parents are home.
Yeah.
I made those rice balls big. If you can't finish both today, keep one in the fridge and eat it tomorrow.
Thanks.
I'm doing this so that you won't trick me, idiot. Middle of November, Halloween was over, but the ghost kept visiting me. One day, my mother found out.
Akira, explain. I was aware that the rice was reducing a lot faster than it should. The neighbors told me that you've been giving a girl rice balls.
Sorry, she was hungry. I was sorry for her.
You can't do this without telling me. Can you take responsibility if anything happens?
But none of our neighbors ever tried to help her. She's small and hungry. There's gotta be a reason. What's wrong with me helping her?
What's the reason?
I don't know.
Well, I know what you meant. Let me see the girl next time.
The next day, my mother left earlier to see the ghost.
So she's the girl you've been feeding?
Yeah, only on weekdays.
Can you tell me your name? Shizuka Fukutome. Fukutome? I haven't seen anyone here with that name in the neighborhood. Do you live around here? It's close by. I used to live far away from here, but we moved here recently. Okay. You live here with your parents, right? Yeah, Mommy. How is she doing? She's not fine. She's been in bed. She's hungry too. So, I've been coming here for rice balls. Is your mom sick? Ugh. Shizuka-chan, can you take us to your house?
She took us to a rundown apartment building. We met a seemingly sick woman in one of the apartments.
So, you two are the ones who were giving her rice balls. Thank you. It's my son. I came to know that yesterday. Oh, really? Are you going to a hospital? Yes. The doctor told me that I'm suffering from mental fatigue. I moved here to run away from an abusive husband. However, I started feeling dizzy after our move. The medicine I've been taking isn't effective. I couldn't take good care of Shizuka. I thought we were at a dead end. I was really surprised when she came back with rice balls. Thank you for saving my daughter.
You should thank her. I gave her one rice ball at first, but then she said she needed more. One more? You're such a big eater. She went out of her way to feed you.
Yeah, Shizuka, thank you.
My parents helped Shizuka-chan's mother contact a couple of her relatives. Shizuka-chan and her mother decided to move again since the couple started supporting them financially. So you're moving out today?
Yeah.
Good for you. You're not a ghost anymore. I was always curious. What made you say trick or treat? You could have just told them you needed food.
I had no idea how to. I remember that Mom had told me last year that people would give candy if they said trick or treat.
Okay, so the spell worked, huh?
Trick or treat.
Huh? Hey, I don't have any food on hand. You know you can only say that on Halloween. You don't know that?
I tricked you because you didn't give me any treats. Bye.
Yeah. Time passed quickly and I turned 25. I remember that girl every Halloween. It's Halloween again. I don't have any friends to party with in costumes, so it's just a typical day to me. Shizuka-chan. Guess she's around 20 years old. I hope she's doing great with her mother. Well, there's no way for me to know that. Who is it? Delivery? I opened the door to see such a beautiful woman I'd never seen. May I help you?
Trick or treat.
Huh?
Treat me, or I'll trick you.
Shizuka-chan?
Are you gonna treat me or what?
Candy or rice balls? I have neither of them prepared.
Then I'll have to trick you.
Huh?
I've missed you.
You're so warm. So you're not a ghost?
Hey, keep it together. I'm not dead.
Then, is this an unusually realistic dream? Am I in a dream because I wanted to see you so bad? Is that why you're my type of girl?
I'm your... Wait, so you wanted to see me?
Yeah, I did. Is this really happening right now? You came to see me?
Yes. I'm the girl who you gave rice balls. Shizuka, the ghost girl.
How's your mother doing?
She's recovered enough to work. I'm going to college in the prefecture. I've been determined to visit you on Halloween in the year I turned 20, in order to tell you that I love you. I've never been able to get you out of my thoughts since you first helped me. I'd like you to marry me.
A part of my heart always wished for this, and I was aware it'd never come.
I made sure in advance that you're not seeing anyone. I called your mom and she told me your address, but I believe I surprised you by telling you what I said.
No, I'm really glad. I want to marry you.
Oh, are you sure?
Actually, it's been my dream to marry the girl who I helped back then.
You gotta be kidding me. But I love you for that.
We reunited on Halloween, and it's a days off until we get married on Halloween in the future. We still say trick or treat to each other from time to time. What we give each other is not candy or rice balls, but love. My name is AG. Other than the fact that I'm a member of chemistry club, which is unusual in high school, I'm a second-year student with no other distinctive characteristics. I became immersed in all kinds of experiments after school every day. Alright, what kind of experiment should I work on today?
Hey, AG-kun, do you have a minute?
Nope, I'm gonna be too busy recording what Mentos do to cola.
You can do that any other time. Please, I promise it won't take long.
Fine, just for a bit, okay? The girl who spoke to me before my experiment is Shizuka-senpai, the club president. Messy hair and bangs too long for me to see her face properly. Always wearing oversized white lab coats so unfit for a schoolgirl, but one word to describe her would be genius. She holds many patents, which is absurd for a high school student, and earns an enormous amount of money in the process. However, she shows no interest in it whatsoever, and doesn't care how she looks. Her interest lies only in experimenting, which got people to start calling her a weirdo rather than a genius. So what do you need me for?
For me, I guess?
So you need me to hold your shopping bags, right? Don't buy too many experiment tools this time, alright?
No, I don't want you to come with me for shopping. I want you to go out with me.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You're a bad guesser, huh? I'm asking you to start dating me.
What? Senpai, who seemed like she had no interest other than experiments, wants to date? I'm sorry for asking, but did you eat something weird today, Senpai?
You really shouldn't have asked that.
But that's the only reason I can think of why you would suddenly want to start dating.
I'm mad that I can't argue with that.
I won. So where'd you get this idea from?
I actually got an offer from a certain firm. and they want me to incorporate romantic emotions into AI system.
According to Senpai, it's an offer from a gaming company. They want the AI to understand romantic emotions in order to create more realistic romance simulation games.
I accepted the offer since it sounded so interesting, but there was one big problem. I've never felt a romantic feeling before because I've only been doing what interests me.
Isn't that a pretty big disadvantage?
Yes, so that's why I took this rare opportunity and asked you for help. So, are you up for it?
Why not? Let's start dating then. So Shizuka-senpai and I started dating. But I mean, it's Shizuka-senpai, so I'll just think of it as a lucky opportunity to get my first girlfriend. Sunday, we promptly made a plan to go on a date with a suggestion from Shizuka-senpai. We are going to visit popular places for couples in order to understand what romantic emotions are. Shizuka-senpai's late. It's already 15 minutes past our meeting time. I've heard girls take time to get ready, but I don't think that would be the case for Shizuka-senpai. I wonder if something happened to her. I'm a little worried.
Sorry to keep you waiting. My family stopped me on the way out.
Who are you?
Just because I was late doesn't mean you should treat me like you've never met me. It's me, Shizuka.
Are you serious? The person who identified herself as Shizuka-senpai definitely was not the Shizuka-senpai I know. Her messy bun had been cut short and styled around her shoulders, and the long bangs had been pinned back. Her white lab coat was gone and was replaced by a jacket and a tight skirt. Shizuka-senpai actually looks like this? She has beautiful features and a great style? Shizuka-senpai, you look very different than usual. What happened?
I told my family I got a boyfriend, and they told me to take care of my outfits and looks. Before I knew it, I ended up like this. I honestly feel very uncomfortable.
Good job, Shizuka-senpai's family.
I'm getting anxious because I'm not used to dressing like this. Hey, Eiji-kun, is there something wrong with my outfit? I feel like other people have been staring at me.
No, there's nothing wrong. People are staring because you look very pretty, senpai.
Pretty? Me? You're so bad at making jokes, Eiji-kun.
I'm being serious.
Oh god, it's so funny. I think I've laughed all my worries away now. So, where would you like to head first, Eiji-kun?
Anywhere you want to go, senpai.
Alright, then let's go check out the pharmacy with foreign products and medications.
You know what? I'll actually take the lead here. Let's go watch a movie. No couples go to the pharmacy on their first date. Which one do you want to watch, senpai? They seem to have a bunch of options.
Let's see. Since we're here to understand romantic feelings, what about this one? Private tutor, abnormal relationship with a high school girl.
That's not a romance movie. And it's prohibited for high school students.
Okay, we're here at a game center. Which one should we try first, Eiji-kun?
Senpai, there's something all couples do when they go to game centers. Let's do that first.
Oh, I see. What is it called?
Purikuda.
Oh, I know what that is. Let's get to it then. Huh? Is it supposed to be this small?
Senpai, that's not a purikuda. That's for taking ID photos. Senpai, it's almost time for lunch, but is there anything you're craving? I'll go buy them.
Oh, you don't need to. Because I brought a handmade bento. I was late today not only because I was changing, but I was preparing this.
Oh, okay. Let's just say that's the case. May I try?
Bon appetit.
Okay, I'll have it then. Oh, it's so good. The calorie merit tastes amazing. No, this isn't handmade bento. You just stuffed it into the box.
No, I did make it from scratch. I even calculated its nutritional balance.
If you can do that much, please just make a normal lunch. So this is how our first date went. Senpai, who's the most free-spirited person I know, had very different ideas on what a date would be like, which was surprising, but but also fascinating. Because she's not trying to be funny on purpose, made everything more cute. And a month passed.
God, it's not going well at all.
Shizuka-senpai sighing and staring onto the screen. She's been like this for a while. It's not good for her to push herself this much. I'll make her some coffee. Here you go, senpai. Relax for a bit.
Thank you. Hey, Eiji-kun, what do you think is the problem here?
I'm not sure, but I think just doing things at a surface level isn't enough. We have to understand the base of the concept.
I see. You're right, Eiji-kun.
Huh?
Do you want to try kissing?
What? What are you saying, senpai?
You don't want to?
Of course I can't. A kiss shouldn't be something this casual. It's a big event that happens only after both sides of a couple confirm each other's feelings. And especially for a first kiss, this isn't how it should happen.
I get it. Yeah, you wouldn't want to kiss me when I look and dress like this.
Senpai, no, that's not the point.
Hold on a sec. How about now? Do you want to kiss me now?
No, that's really not the point. Honestly speaking, I want to kiss you so bad, but kissing because of work feels so wrong. I'm sorry, senpai, that's literally the one thing I can't do.
I see. I'm sorry for such a weird suggestion, Eiji-kun.
No, it's fine. Saying crazy things out of nowhere is your specialty, senpai.
Right. But don't worry. That was the last time. I'll think of another way.
After that, senpai stopped talking about the topic altogether. Apparently, she's continuing the research itself, but's not relying on me anymore. I asked her many times out of curiosity, but her only answer is, I don't want to cause you any more trouble. I'm not sure if she's holding back, but she doesn't tell me anything. I want to know, but I can't. A week passed by, accompanied by the dull feelings of uncertainty. Oh, is that Shizuka-senpai? The senpai I found on my way back from shopping had some amazing fashion on, way different from school. Her perfect style and beauty is exposed for all to see. Could she be with someone? It was so much fun at the movie, Shizuka-chan. Is that? The guy who's with Shizuka-senpai is Yoshio Mitimidake, the most handsome guy in school. He definitely has great looks, but has a worse personality. He plays around with girls and dumps them when he gets bored. I heard he's constantly changing his partner. There are always at least several girls every month who don't trust the rumors and confess to him, only to get dumped a few days later. Senpai, it can't be. I didn't think I'd be asked about by you, the genius girl, to go on a date.
It's not a date. It's part of an experiment.
It's called a date when a guy and a girl hang out by themselves. That freak? Can't he see that senpai wants you to stop? Senpai seemed very uncomfortable with the reactions from Mitimidake, who were ignoring the concept of private space. She seemed to start worrying. But Mitimidake doesn't notice at all and continues to sweet talk her. He probably thinks she's being shy or something. You know, I never imagined the genius girl. Shizuka-chan would be such a beauty.
I'll accept that as a compliment. Thank you for your cooperation. I'll see you at school.
Oh, isn't it a bit too early to head home?
Hey, let go of me!
Shizuka-chan, you said that this was an experiment. I know you're lying. You want to go on a date with me, didn't you?
No, that's not true. I really...
You don't have to keep lying. If you're okay with it, we can start dating, you know.
I refuse. I already like someone else.
But you hit on me because you actually don't have that kind of person, right? Don't worry, I can accept that stubborn part of you too.
Stop! Help! Eiji-kun!
Roger that, senpai.
Eiji-kun, why?
I happened to find you on my way back from shopping. Anyways, hey. Yes, Shizuka-senpai really needed you for the sole purpose of experimenting. Don't get the wrong idea. She's together with me. Don't ever come near my woman again. Got it? I'm sorry. Senpai, were you alright?
Yeah, thank you.
You have to choose people more wisely. And did you find out about anything?
Yes, but no?
Which is it?
It's hard to put it into words, but being with Mita Medaki-kun wasn't fun at all. It wasn't exciting. It just felt like we were just following a script. Unlike the time I spent with you, Eiji-kun.
What?
The time I spent with you was unimaginably fun. Just being together with you felt exciting and made my heart warm. And when I remember about that, the deep part of my chest crunches and maybe I fell in love with you, Eiji-kun. I think I fell in love. For real.
Senpai.
I know it's late, and it's so stupid to not notice my own feelings, but please hear me out. I love you, Eiji-kun. I want you to start dating me for real.
Of course. I've already loved you since a while ago. And this is how Shizuka-senpai and I became a real couple. The AI hasn't been able to understand romantic emotions yet, but it could certainly happen in the near future.
My name is Akira. I'm a second-year high school student, shy, and don't really have any friends. The reason I'm a loner is because... Hey! Who's up for karaoke? You'll join, right? Sure! Why don't we invite someone else too? Hey, Akira! You wanna come? No, not him! Why not? Because he's a good little boy who works hard. His family runs a restaurant and he has to help them out after school. Oh, that's nice of him. Huh? Are you nuts? It means this guy's family can't even afford to hire a part-timer. He's no fun to hang out with anyway. Let's go. Okay. Well, sorry, Akira. It's because of this, Shigeru. Ever since he asked if I wanted to hang out at the beginning of school and I declined, he's been holding a grudge against me. It's true that my family runs a restaurant and I have to help out, but still, it's not every day. And I want to hang out with friends too. He asked me out, but... well, today was my day to help out at the restaurant anyway. Huh? What's that? Is someone there? A cat? What?
Shush! Be quiet!
Milan, what are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm hiding.
No, it's not obvious. What is this? Is this some kind of new hide and seek?
I said shush! Hey, Akira, did you see some scary-looking guys with sunglasses on your way here?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, they were following me.
Following you? Why?
I'll explain later.
In the bush was Milan, a blonde gal from my class. She is very pretty and one of the most popular girls in school. Now she was wearing cat ears and hiding in a cardboard box. My mind was in chaos.
Akira,
Yes?
would you take me to your house?
What? I got completely panicked. So, I took Milan to our restaurant in the end.
Wow! Akira-ji, I didn't know that your house is actually a restaurant. It's nice, kind of retro.
Retro is a nice word for it, but actually it's just old. The only customers here are locals. Wait, Akira-ji?
It's better to have a nickname. Don't you like it?
No, I don't dislike it, but... Anyway, what do you mean when you said those guys were after you?
About that. So I went to an interview for a part-time job that pays very well. But I was told I had to wear a uniform and cat ears and to serve old guys. I didn't want to do it, so I snuck away. But then these scary guys came out. Crazy, right?
That's not funny. But why did you even think about applying for that kind of job?
Well, we're a single-parent family. My mom wants to give me a monthly allowance, but I refuse because I know we're struggling. But, I like fashion and stuff, so I wanted to earn the money to use for myself.
Milan,
It's rare to find a job that allows having blonde hair, so I'm going to have to start looking all over again.
I didn't know that Milan, who really stands out from the rest of the class, was in such a difficult situation. But she seems so cool to stick up for herself despite it all. Would you like a part-time job at our restaurant?
What? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure my parents would be okay with it. Of course you can work here. Whoa! Dad! Mom! How long have you been there? We heard everything. What a lovely girl you are. I'm so moved.
Me as well. Milan, please come work at our restaurant.
Oh my god! Thank you so much!
We can pay your salary from Akira's part, so don't worry about it.
What? By the way, Akira, is this girl a monster cat or something? She's human. I mean, you don't hire someone you think is a monster cat. And Milan, why don't you take off those cat ears for goodness sake?
Sorry. I love your family. So much fun.
It's not fun at all.
Well, I'm looking forward to working with you, Akirachi.
So this is how Milan ended up working for our restaurant, but actually, she was incredible.
Here you go. Croquette set meal.
Thank you, Milan. You're pretty as always.
I know. Oh, by the way, you're not very good with hot things, right? Be careful with the miso soup. It's very hot.
You remember already.
Hey, Milan, can I have another glass of water over here?
Of course. I'm coming.
You're always so cheerful and pleasant, Milan.
Thank you. That's my specialty. Hey, Akirachi. Come on, wake up. Today's special menu is ready.
Oops, sorry.
Akira and Milan, you guys are like a married couple.
Really? So, should we get married now?
What?
I'm just kidding, Akirachi. You're all red.
Although I was getting teased like this sometimes, I enjoyed working with Milan. Strangely enough, the fact that I was alone at school didn't bother me anymore. I was gradually becoming more cheerful and my self-confidence was growing. But there was one guy who didn't like my attitude. Oh, Akira! You're all alone again? Poor guy. I don't mind. What's with the attitude? Trying to be a tough guy? I'm not trying to be tough. I need to help my family out, so I'll leave now. Huh? Why are you always acting like such a good boy, desperately holding on to that shabby, disgusting restaurant? I bet the food tastes like crap as well. What did you just say? Oh, you want to fight? I know you, man. Milan is working there too, right? How do you know that? Hurry up and let Milan quit, or I'll get my friends to tell everyone how bad your restaurant is. I can't stand it when someone belittles my parents' precious restaurant. But Shigeru, he could actually go through with it. I didn't want to make Milan quit though. I had no choice but to back out.
I know what you mean. I really don't like things that look filthy. I mean, the inside must be pretty bad too then, right?
Milan? That's it! That's exactly the thing about Akira's restaurant. I knew she felt that way.
Huh? I'm not talking about his restaurant. I'm talking about you.
Me? Milan?
Your terrible personality is obvious from how you present yourself. You think you have a lot of friends? None of them are truly your friends.
That's not true, right? You guys, say something! Well, we are just forced to hang out with you all the time. It's not really like we're friends or anything. If I say no, you're probably gonna hit me.
See? No one's with you.
You bastards!
So, which do you want? Are you gonna apologize to Akirachi? Or are you gonna be alone?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Good. Okay, let's go, Akirachi.
Sure.
We know what true friendship looks like, and what good food tastes like. See ya! Did you see Shigeru's face?
Thank you for standing up to him, for my sake.
No need to thank me. I've never liked his attitude anyway, so I'm feeling pretty good now. And it must be frustrating to have your family's restaurant made fun of. Well, it's true that it's a bit old, though.
It's retro.
Oh, look at the time. We need to get to work.
All right. After that, Milan continued to work part-time at our place. Her customer service became pretty well known in the neighborhood, which brought in more and more customers, and our restaurant became surprisingly popular. Excuse me, can I have 3 fried fish set meals, please? I'll take 4 daily specials.
Coming!
This place is as busy as always.
Yes, thanks to you, and thanks to Milan.
Thank you.
You two are so good together. You should just take over the restaurant already.
Huh. Then maybe we should get married.
You're kidding around again.
I'm kind of serious, though.
What?
Come on, let's get back to work. We're busy today.
Milan? As a result of a loner like me rescuing a gal with cat ears on my way home from school, happiness was brought to my house, and there is love in the air.